Well, welcome back to the Multiverse shelf. I am Bones, and today we're going to take a look at the newest edition, which is this Batman Who Laughs from McFarlane DC Multiverse. Pretty cool. This is the first time we've gotten this guy in action figure form, so that's pretty cool. Last time I showed, I already put up these posters. That's gonna be like the background once I get all the figures. And I finally got these shells from my McFarlane figures. Pretty cool. So we have the Superman, the Batman with the Bat Raptor, the Nightwing, the Batgirl. I kind of like cropped her grapple gun, so it looks pretty cool displayed without that cord. And then of course you have the Batman Who Laughs. Now he is a newer character from the Dark Metal series from DC. They're going to be putting out more figures, I think, later on this year. He looks pretty good. Of course, he comes with the accessories of his card that all the figures come with. Says some information about him. And then you have the classic DC Multiverse black stand that they usually use. He also has the like blade that it comes with, like all nasty and like rusty a little bit. And he also has like a short sickle that he carries around, so his weapons of choice. He also comes with the final piece for the little Batmobile that they gave like a connect. Everybody was pretty disappointed with it, so it's just a little Batmobile in the end, but I did get to put it together. I don't know, that's just gonna be like an oddity of the collection, because what are you gonna do with one little Batmobile? But it is part of the collection, so I'll find a place for it somewhere. When you get into the figure, Batman Who Laughs, you got a pretty cool head sculpt with the spikes. They say that he could see through that metal because it's like nymph metal. He like what do you call it, like he comprised it of like different metals, so he could actually see through it and see your fears and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. He has these like spikes that make it look like a cowl, I guess. Pretty cool about the head is it goes all the way back, so you could kind of have him like laughing in the air, and then it goes all the way down, so you could have him like crouched down. It's pretty cool. Articulation for the head, at least. The detail on his suit is pretty cool. You could see all the rivets and all the like staples, and look kind of like barbed wire, I guess. His whole suit kind of makes him look like a weird Cenobite, but it's pretty cool, pretty dark. Goes all the way down. On the back, he has the same kind of rivets and stuff. He does have double jointed elbows, which make his arms really, you could articulate them pretty good. What else? As you move down, his pants are the same way with a lot of detail, and rivets and stuff, buckles, a lot of buckles in this guy. He has buckles all over. They're pretty cool. You could even see the straps on his boots and the ties on his boots, which is pretty cool. The boots themselves are kind of weird. They're kind of uneven. Like the back part is lower than the front part, so it's kind of weird to stand them. But it kind of feels like he should have his foot on something, which kind of reminds me, like when they gave away the parts for the 3 parts for the little Batmobile. I think what McFarlane should have done, which would have been pretty cool, is if each package had one of those rabid robins. They're like the evil robins from the Batman Who Laughs like world, and he always has them like tied up, and they're like wild dogs, I guess, but they're robins. And it would have been cool, like in each pack he had one of those robins. That way at the end you would have the 3 robins and like some chains and stuff, which would have been cool. But they didn't go that way. They gave us that little Batmobile, but it is what it is. Maybe later on they'll give us some of those little robins, hopefully. But or if not, we might be able to, if people start talking about it, we might get somebody will release them. They could have even been like unarticulated and just like little like bendy characters, which would have been cool. But oh well. The same thing with his back. The cape's pretty nicely sculpted and nice and frayed, so that's cool. Another thing is I got this cool like a skull gesture head, like from the classic Joker that I bought, and I don't really think he needs accessories, so I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna paint it. Probably paint it like bone white with some cream like on the skull, and then paint the little balls like silver, and then some red with like black wash on the actual hat. That way it'll fit with him pretty cool. Once I get it painted and stuff, it'll be cool. But that's what I'm gonna give him to hold, since it just kind of fits with him. But yeah, all in all, I'm pretty happy with him. Like I said, this is the first time he's been on in action figure form, so that's pretty cool. He's cool just for a display piece. Pretty awesome. He looks pretty wicked. Now another thing I picked up, which I didn't really want to make a video about her, because I never really wanted to get any of the animated figures that they release loose, like the Batman and the Superman and the Green Lantern. But what I decided is that if I could get them cheap, then I'm gonna probably pick them up and just put them up here. Either put them up here or get like another little shelf where I could put them, because they kind of don't match with the comic versions of the characters. But supposedly this is from the comic character version, so I went ahead and picked her up, and that is the comic book version of Harley Quinn. Now I did get her for 16 bucks exactly, so that was pretty cool. Cheaper than retail, and she did come with all her stuff, like her card and her stand and this little pop gun. I'm gonna put right there. But yeah, I thought she'd be a good enough addition to the collection. But I'm gonna put her back here. All right. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Still waiting to see the Arkham Joker and the Arkham Batman at the store. I think the street date here is the 23rd or something like that. So I'm not gonna waste my time looking until it's after the 20th. And then I might go check it out. But still waiting for those. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. That's all I got on this one. See you on the next one.